All right, so if you know that a or b times b equals 0, then you knew that either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. That's the point of that statement. Now let's talk about imaginary numbers. 3 squared is 9. Negative 3 squared equals 9. That is why the square root of 9 is 3 or negative 3. Those are the two answers. So if a positive squared equals positive 9 and a negative squared equals positive 9, then what in the world is the square root of negative 9? Because of this paradox of the square root of a negative, we've come up with the imaginary unit. All right? It's not really imaginary. It's not really a good name for it, but whatever. That's what they called it. We call I, the square root of negative 1, I. So it has these following properties. I is equal to I squared, well, since I represents root negative 1, that's really root negative 1 times root negative 1, which is root negative 1 squared, which equals a negative 1. So I squared equals negative 1. I to the third is the same as I squared times I, which is like a negative 1 times I, so that's negative I. So these are the equalities that you got to remember. I to the fourth is really like I squared times I squared, which is like negative 1 times negative 1 is 1. All right, and those are all the different possible options for powers of I. So you have I squared, which is negative 1, I to the third, which is negative I, and 1. These are the only 4 final results for any power of I. Because I to the fifth is really like I to the fourth times I to the first, which is the same as I to the first, because this is equal to 1. Same with I to the sixth. This is equal to 1. So that's really like 1 times I squared, which is negative 1, which is 1, negative 1. I to the seventh, well, this is like a 1, so it's really just like I cubed. And then I cubed is really negative I. I to the eighth is like I to the fourth times I to the fourth, which is like 1 times 1, which is 1. All right, so let's use those properties. I to the 4 times anything. So if this is any multiple of 4, that just equals 1. So I to the 11th, that's an 11 there, sorry, is I to the 8th times I cubed, which is just I cubed, which is just negative 1. I to the 65th, well, 64 is the biggest multiple of 4, less than 65. So that gives you I. I to the 88, 88 is a multiple of 4, so that just equals 1. I to the 22nd is like I to the 20th times I to the 2, which is just I squared, which is negative 1.